emerge with strong and capable wings.
Those who, for the greed of money, for themselves and their families, are destroying our water body, may God kill all of them. The people are committing genocide, poisoning our waters. And we are looking on and playing politics around it. It's evil, it's barbaric. The people who manage our water say that, look, now there are children, they found mercury, cyanide, and things in their blood, causing cancers and limbs. You will see the water is very clear. But when you take it to the laboratories, you see chemicals. That was what they said on TV. The woman said that the fact that our water is clear and you are drinking it does not guarantee that the water is chemical and cyanide free. Some of the politicians, some of the opinion leaders, some of the chiefs are involved in the pollution of our waters. And God don't punish them. God don't punish them for destroying our water bodies. How can you compare a few hundreds and thousands of people and the activities killing 33 billion people? Foreigners have entered and they are mining on our waters, and we are looking on. What kind of a people are we? Can you go to China and go and do galamsey in China? Can you go? Which country can you go to and go and do galamsey there? It shows the weakness of our system. That foreigners will come into our country, go into our forest reserve, and then our water that are clean, and they will mine in the water and pollute the water, and we are looking on playing politics with it. Any politician, any chief, anybody in our water bodies and polluting because of the money for their pocket, and our systems are being poisoned, may God kill them first. And we have the army, we have the military, and we can't enter the forest and arrest these people and stop all forms of galamsey. We can't do it. It means that we ourselves, we are inside and we have interest and we are lining our pockets. And anybody here who is in galamsey, get ready to die first. Our waters have become Milo. Milo is mass murder.
Asempa FM.
Nonsensical. And when I see Chinese people carrying guns and they have corded off the area of the galamsey and they are now threatening our citizenry from not coming to stop them. And you see our military men. These military men are also there and they have also expressed interest. So this government must not fail the Ghanaians people. This government, because the previous government, they toy with our river bodies and they are fun. This new government, they should rise up and do the work. They should deport all foreigners, Chinese, whatever, all those who are polluted. They should deport, they should arrest them, deport them. The word I hate cry in my life is that your friend is saying galamsey there and you better stop here and me and they won't stop. Am I in galamsey? How do I stop galamsey? Am I in the army? It means that the people who can stop it, the military, the police, they should do their work. I'm a pastor, I'm preaching. The best I can do is what I am saying, that this is mass murder, it is genocide, it is killing our children, and it must be stopped, and it must be stopped now. Yeah. Some bloggers are pitching me against the president that I'm blasting the president. I'm not blasting the president, I'm blasting those who are illegally destroying our water bodies. I'm not against president at all. I am against the people. Look, the River Thames in London. I don't know if you know River Thames in London. Very beautiful river. One of the oldest rivers in the UK. If they discover gold and minerals in the river, can we go there and mine in that river? We cannot be there. We will not even last 1 hour. We will be arrested immediately because it will be illegal and so many things. How come people are doing illegal things in our countries and they are allowed to do whatever they want to do? I pray that the minister in charge, Emmanuel Amma Kofi Bua, who has been empowered by the government or the president, let's all pray for him so that he will succeed in dealing with illegal mining in our country. Because it will not be long. Very soon, the cabbage on your kitchen table will have chemicals in it. And the fish you'll be frying will have chemicals in it. Very soon, it will not be long. All the waters we are drinking will have chemicals in them. Because the illegal mining activities is trying to overtake overtake this country. And it's poisoning, it's mass murder, it's manslaughter, it's genocide. And very soon, listen, very soon, children who will be born after 10 years will be born without a nose, without a rectum, without certain parts of their bodies. That's what's going to happen because of these chemical reactions that we'll be drinking, our mothers and our sisters will be drinking, and the effect it will have on children. So we have to stop it. And I'm adding my voice that it must be stopped, and it must be stopped now. Illegal mining in our country, and all of them should be arrested and deported, because we can't go into their country and mine there. There are responsible ways of mining, so they should follow the protocols and mine responsibly and leave our waters alone, so that our waters become clear. Have you flown over? Have you gone on the air, like we're going to Nigeria or going to, you see that all our water lines are all brown. Cocoa drink, Milo. It's bad. And when you get your opportunity, add your voice to it, so that illegal mining will stop and we will not be poisoned in our own country. Amen. Well, today, you can go ahead and clap. You can go ahead and clap. You can go ahead and clap. Say amen. It's very bad. Somebody came on air and said he makes $1 million a day in mining. So it is a very great motivation for people to do illegal mining, because it brings them a lot of money. But we want these people to mine them, but they must mine responsibly and stay away from our water bodies and keep our waters clear, so that we are not poisoning our own country. I want to die one day when I'm 101, but not now. I will die one day. You also die. You are looking at me. You also die one day. But not now. Should you go to your grave early? Yeah. So please, let's all rally together, pray for the minister in charge, so that he will be very courageous to deal with these issues, because it's not easy. His life is on the line, because some people would like to eliminate him, but God will protect him, and he will finish the work that the president has asked him to do, and remove all illegal and people who have entered our forest reserves, and they are destroying our forests. Right now, cocoa farms have all been turned into Galamsey sites. Cocoa farms. Very soon, our food security will be under threat. We will not have enough crops anymore, because all have been turned into mining sites, especially illegal mining. Say amen.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM. Asempa FM. Asempa FM. Asempa
Ucha wo uchimye ekoye na abaye a Asempa 94.7 FM so ene besiye edase brason ene ye memenda bosome ye kotonima bosome enna kan ne etoso aduonu kakran won se yadru ne etoso aduonu miensa ye 23rd May 2026 mu ena ye wei ede asedama twedi ampon won pempenso a wode yen adru baby a wutie ye free bia no obusua yedase oba YouTuber anopai yedamu live hohon ehon na wadwenkyere no wodi bi ebefa na yakenkan ede amawo nanura ehyaase ewe ekosise adwumadie so ya omanfo a onum tetemro no ahodo bi so nkran ha sei na wo akoka adwamu nsuo kakra ye nreto ye no weye kukuru ye nso aye ye kukuru mponie ne ye besoa afi na nsuo no ahyase etinura no nsuo no towie ye wunya akwai ekofa wo mantam ho no mo a wahu erosion no take place no ekwai no sane emu asi atutuo kwaye enam so wo a wode no aye mfutukwa akora de wo case no eye anoda ena wonum soso a wode no kora eye kota no ebi soso saa ansana yaba omu ansuo fa wonura ensuo fa woniema ensuo efro wodanya ba soro ena no payi ewose ehwe evise se Greater Accra region ha mpanimfo ewo ha bo ano ho ba se o niye de ya famu de ne sese ye nanso ne ye huo ne se ensuo no ato still no da so ginamu se for manfo a then problem no wose etumi find say problem no eye denya se enye gata ni biemu a enye se su se wo manfo etumi asinkete ensuo to yesi ebeto board agum ene de bebre enye o madwen se o mujai bebre enye o madwen se o mujai ebise video a na awatwi mu mehu ye wonse na awatwi mu nsuo no adika to nye ne edika ni emani bi chese won shatade po won shatade de wo ho saa na munsuo no mu ede wadagya so ede bora ekogu nsuo madwuma okoya chese wabo adagya ekoya adwuma eno no eti uhwe sene nipa ni bi so ayiri twan asobra chese ne ye adwen se ebeye no a semra na enya dwuma kasa kire no ento nipa tirimu yie ede ade foforo ben pa na wose ye abusua ena ebehwe anopai yade no to nkyene a NDC amanyokuo no so enso ne ekoso wo mu ayese bora suja ade na ase ewo ho ase ni ho ase huru esu ehuru pa wanse enei NDC amanyokuo no dwamtirani efiribere to abani wie se kuro ene wode twudwa se amanyokuo no wo kwaseda wono party chairman di animu amoma kwaseda aseda wakwa ene afe ene fani ye komfie mienu oda so agina mu aseda no wo yo na party no nye nipa ni nyina ene wo bodwo sa aseda som no a wo kɔ no ase aseda probo no nye nipa ni nyina ene wani gye ho eti nura se wo hwɛ so afo yi ohwɛ omayi ya de suamu ensem so hayi na dusu ene akutia yi obo ye no ese akutia bi anim ni wura akutia bi aso ni mo ne akire mu wo hwɛ nura ne de yi odi tu dwa yi a wo se o mampani John Dramani Mahama eba probo wo ha sei wo de asem bi tu dwa me ka probo thank you to ankasa enye ne chesa akutia obo ye na ese chairman ya nye chairman de ni bi enye saa to no bi na amanyoko enie ye nimu oni se sabri ya yebo mu ankasa yi no enka NDC amanyoko no ne te so MPP de omo ti opposition ti oso omra kuni no ma wokwa se fie mienu ansa ne ato aba no wotumi eyi nipa obedi amanyoko na nti wayi wo nipa ena omo de etefa omo chairman sei chairman no chairman hododo no kakra eti chairman bute echinchim niema beto sabre na NDC de ne de MPP for de so omo mahu omo ha na we no ayese bola suja ene ne ekɔ impanimfo bi kura wa amanyoko num ahyase ye kan ne ekɔ so ya hwe ya edi nchichemu beba amanyoko num ya hwe ya edi nchichemu beba amanyoko num ene wo mode nam mo saa eti ene ye behwe NDC amanyoko no thank you to no eye sanctioned by party no mpanimfo yi ewo mu nyina se chairman enkoto no chairman enase over 1 year chairman wonkoto no ne dase ana say ye chairman ankasa no ye ne thank you to ya che say party na mpanimfo bi wonim se wonamu eye kura okoiso obi asi no kwaye enye ye nti wonamu ne odu ha no ayi baako e de namu eti abusua ene ye behwe no so ye behwe no so ensem no edoso ene ye de eba oba YouTube a Yiadom live wo ho oba Asempa 94.7 FM a wadwenkyere fa bi eto ho ebresem ye beje ebreni akenkan e de amawo YouTube Asempa 94.7 FM Yiadom live wo ho no mo adwenkyere no di bi fa ho a yagebre akenkan e de amawo masa wudu de e odi kan ba o se bi wai me chia wa no pai NDC emudwo papa NDC mujo on ye course wo MPP fo a omo de bo wo ho ensamra ne se wo mo na ye de elite no enye bi ene be koso e wo NDC mu ayo be mena obi anka se pudu nhye obi anka se pudu nhye ane ye koso wo mu no say ya MPP for the say ya na who knew na problem ni ho kamu hu so say problem ho nam so ano ntem so anke bebo am nti masa wudu ya te wai Lydia J de ayi ode aba osi ebi wai me chiamu anopai politics a ye ewo my Ghana mu no ye nyam man nipa atu aba nyamfa so wo so okwasemu ewo mu ne say senkamfa so wo mu a nka Ghana fo nto aba emansuo enyiri mfa won tumi no enya menne wo ene yede ahye yensa eti si obi dan esinsuo kwa mu a mimi ntumi nkobu na aso ntumi enkobu eya assembly no a yede tumi ahye wonsa na won bylaws ode ye adwuma no kire se edan esinsuo kwa mu a ne yesese wo ye nyina no ya kire won eti si wo monye na wo mabu omani aguso a wei ene niema a enunti yeto aba a yetugu kwa omumma emfaso emma bato a yeto no eso Lydia J ede yode aba eno no Hamza Fuseni ose bi wa mitiemu anopai na asemu ampese meka no etietia Ghana ye wo kwantwa ayo ode eno no ye da se that's it. Ebusua enche interviews no ye be hyase na ye the interviews no ahyase ma menna production team no ase Dominic Kisiyeboa Kwakuchum Jackson Osentiamwa Ben Digazi Joel eta ye chidendenden ene o mahine kwabna sante ene Philipos ebonsuso ebo michidom enane dwumadie Akua Boakyewaa Yiadom mede ebremo eti wadwenkyere no omoden na baby e wo se wode efa no na wode afa ho no mo ama ya kenkan de ama entomane ne de say aye bebre on say reply so aba ohun kwahu chama say dunkati a kire mu ne enti a edimotu bi e wo parliament eti Masaudu o message no mate why you mate mejebre so na nne no me mabubo bi ama wa ene no ye bebubo bi ama wa ebi awo no wonte ene no ye bejebre na ya bubo bi ama sei ya ansa na ene ye betu apo a yetu apo ewo dwumadie eso e bejebre onse ni obi ahwehwe ne se ye opposition party a e wo se nya strong opposition yo gina wona so na amamuo no ekoso no bibi nkoyi a wanya ani aso e de ahwe hu se ne ekoso ni no watentena ban no e na say government in power so a e wo se government no so etumi focus won ye oye ho na amamuo no ekoso e na government atisui party no e na awo government no se NDC amanyoko no ene wodi so a ya amanyoko na dwuma omoyeye ene de party no abetena so ti ye ka NDC government a eti se koba se ene abanya wotisuo yi mampani edi ne kui party no so ye wade a emfa MPP for the na eduru ba bi se na se ya party ni timi tonkra na yenye reshuffle na chese mampani oteso ene mampani atena ye omo ye omade e na party no so omo so ase omo ye omade eti party no course omo de ba ye nyina ene yensesemu e na ye kofemu a ne ye tie ne se mpanimfo bi asoafo ni bi e wo se ensakira ye ba mampani tisimu a ono okoduru ba bi anonso de atudwa ministers ne mpanimfo no a amanfo bo wodin we na adwuma nsanio mampani so na mo no obo mabaso sa ena we na the best minister ena we na chese adwuma waye ne keka kanisa arishafo no arishafo ohun Abusia mamenko ahomaso na enkomotwetwen no yenhyase emfiri ensuo ede no misa amonkote yene no enhyase misa amonkote yene no enhye enkomotwetwen no ase na yenhwe efiri sabri ekono eye wo a wote babia enye ne wosa wosode ana se da bia wopani ensuo hyase se to bia gese yekofre no gese nya ne firi ne keteso ne nya ne firi ne keteso no solutions no ya wode ba no implementation no ya implement bi e de na sese ye de na aka yenye ye misa monkote machi o
ya me de
boko de
ade achi me
yedase se waje yeso anopai enra na wo adwuma mu na nsuo no to ye na se na wo fie
agbakra me pensioner enti sisi mi wo fie
na nsuo no to wie ye no won se na nse pensioner social media no di agro ho kakra na se o de BBC wonka ho
anyway me IT kakra enti social media de mo so so de mi hu wo jenchia
me so da bia am ton krasa me de fa mu na me bom sa na misa monkote yenhwe sani waka na say videos a enra na circulate Malam Junction area honomo ansa na omo ewo banyard eso de ansa na chese omo soso a ewo ahyalaja so yete honomo enkre free ho ebaaye enra we kosi se dwumade so ye so wo ababia wote ho akere wo frɛ emrono a amanfo ma yehu ya sha amansofo kra ato nkra kakra eti wo hwe we nyina no a ensuo no babia hyase we ya fe na ato be numu osensia pe hyase afi se wo hwe ne ahyase no a ye bekɔ ne senkran ha.
Well, the yebekɔ ne se ne ensuo to ayekɔ no na
e be yira faye
say the more yes say niama no ta na be ba no esan say se wo hwe se ne enkran layout no sitie na asase na nkasa no echia ko empona no kakra kase na etelte ko empona no na yanso ya agin say ye the development ebesisa nature no enti ye ya ni atwe anwea ni e dia fele babia e pese ye develop but o fele no na o che asase ne se ono a water to ko epunum no onyina bebi obegina na because wo man kwa man nko punum bio eno na esi wo saa dansoman ene malam importamu ho no ene pambros ho no that feeling no maye wo ho ni nyina no there is no way insuo na ebe free lafa basin no ebetimi akọ sanso na oba densu basin mu a insuo no to na free saa densu basin ni mu a omo ayo omo adwene se omo ni atesin nature no a ofanko esiye ho na chi ho no etu mu abeka musu ho no omo fili ho nyina omo si dan si so no insuo no ebeta lori kwan no mu no enko babia esan se ne kwan no na omo fili no na esisi dan si so wo mus echiri ho nyina enti insuo no beko ne bra ope tanso na ohwe Ramsar site Ramsar site na nsen yekobubu yayi onso o ma twe anwea dia fili ho na o ma sisi dan si so enti yen ntimamufo no yen adwene na ye fi se ye betimi de a develop no anu pe ne hia yen esan se wo failure na ayo say wo save o side ho no but unu e bi de ne de enu nfa ho ansana ye wo ye basic eniama etese ya yensu yenye uko abruche sisi ya se Asempa FM mau ticket na unya visa na uko Germany uko Europe babia wo ho a obienu ho a watini dan a ye be ala wo ma unsuo no afiri wo chance dan so na betini anantic environment num keke building code no allow ena nsuo no kra na wo tap no baby nsuo no kra anya wo dia ne say wo dia yes tap nsuo no but anya wo dia I was channeling it through a plumbing system na baby SS echo yensu ya hai obi ati dan a waja nsuo no free soro no de ma nsuo no free soro no ha adwen ne say nsuo na eto no nke no atofo mo a only problem but the free chance down so no because of sending a roof in the city no about with speed that speed wo there me there Mr. Upon there akosia menu there ni odate there ni nyina be hia na sese be sene any such speed na sa speed no so de besin no edan no so a yesisi ho no so no yenso a yenye concrete ana say yenye ni green ene yegya asase ne saa nti nsuo no eduru asase ne so ebetwe da milo color na uhunu da milo color na uhunu e fine sand ne wom nti etwe a na de akugu gotan nti so obehu a ye communal labor yenya anwea about 60 to 70%. Na fe dia kana ye bola anwea no obebi se ho se free hin ebegu gotan efiri de meka no ena twe anwea no ebegu gotan ena fe yan so no yen share dan fa bola program bia nto ho yewo companies akese a o ma sise nwura wa Ghana ha enye o mu sika but enwura na nkasa no tita ye hu ofie ena o hwa ha no apia agugotan esan se o sore anopa na se 5 cedis kra ni hu a ho na be hu se o bola ayema na won fa nko baby etu bola gu no na kopia 3 cedis kra ebe Boakyewaa eninti no system no aye akwebika aye very critical ansana enkan no it is surrounded by chain mountains a free shy osu doku area ho shy ho any namu aburi any namu wo samsam any gonno ayi ma nsawo me ekire ho ekopiem wo adeso enantimu akopiem wo Makati Hill that chain mountain no activity bia ye wo soro bia no e mansio e gasi out eba nti sensio no ba e wo se nya ne channel a e betimi abeko akogupu no sana nature no akra no etie nti ye the human activity e blocko channel na na o pese o kire nsuo no se wo wani atiase nsuo no nsuo so obepene kwan nti opene kwan dia ene na wo se niama enti ye situation no ma bo no tofa ama wo no
eniema a wabobɔ so e na kyese ye ka baby e hya sie firi eno ne hi nipa ye nkasa ya famu de no wo hono se ne wo to ball agumu but ye kan so obi be filia asase bi se okosi da yesi so a menyini ye wo baby ese epetemu asase wo hoi na hokwa permita wonya ansana watimi akasa me kofele no eho no mo na ade no mfonso ne hya ase firi ana sese because Mr. Monkote mo a my planning eni omo a enim city no se na esi planning special den fo nyina nim asase no obi timi ka kire wo se ha de ye nsuo se na anopa ewu kirem ha de etise yo eti ye nim se ho ye nsuo na ye be ma permit se so obetimi afele de a wo sika de be fele de a eni ye kokosi wo ho no en wo mu e ma permit no na ama ha no aba na se ase efiri
well so the permit asemu ba mu dia ene enkomo no ne esitie asasi wura no e wona asase ena oton enti onim se bibia ewo eho no wo no ya from afronso wo de eye ena oton developer na ono so ebeton so nim se eho no so ya from ena ono so ato na assembly no enso nim se eho no so ya afro ena ya ton ena developer no so eba be develop enti sankofo mi ensen untimi mfa so bo emobia esanse obia nim dia wo ye ene ye me ne wo so a yenso ye Ghana fo a yenso ye ne nam kire no yenso ye hu se ade a wuye enye enso so yenso ye nya atwumunti no obi anka ho asem kosi se ade ni be wo ye ni na yaka ho asem o de sobo no bo staff na enye yi esanse enipa na obeye development no unim ni pakro unim ni ban o ye bia ni mfimu eye den ni nsemu ye den a the assembly staff ai planning building inspector no ontumi en stop situation na e ho no sanso na ai asasi wura no so ono so nani pia ta de na oye no enye ade sense ono so no ho akire na ono so peska no na ono so akoton se o hwe 936 na act no planning authority no MC nka ho head of department and coordinating director no boss so no issue permit any building planning ni na MC nka ho enti eniaman bebre wo ho a ngungunan senya meka no assemblies no a free district Ekoka municipal omuni waste management department metropolitans no kwa na waste management department nanso assembly bi wo ho a municipal bi wo ho a ni population no nipa egu assembly no omo bro 300,000 nso no ebi kro ekura friend Malta population is about 500,000 until so nipa 300,000 na unni strategy bia o de be manage waste ewo sa municipal ni mu na no an say ye di beans bia kosisi strategic area bi na ye se obi anfa ni nwura nkogu ho na obi de obenante be ebia 300 meters ansa na wakogu nwura ebi nso di ade ne ben no 10 meters per obekwa kogu nwura na u create inconvenience ama system ni na maka say e was a municipal senior waste management department no mutumi etnase e calculate waste a bia eye ene kwa be fa so a ye de be dispose sa waste no minim de eya na e wo mpanyifo ni tirim say waste management department no e hu hia wo mu say ayeden nyame penenim but yes see was study okay enwoma na e kire the type of waste or the senibia timi ye in a day about liquid waste ejina ediane a udie so se bayire ai anopa no anya koko ene brodo e pano a oda fatu scale so na we say sen ewia unya bayire na kontomre a eno so na oda two scale so edu enyumre na ye 430 ho na obetai banku a eno so fatu scale so saa we any nsu a wanom no ewura wo mu enti ebody ni yi de epani wo mu a de aka na ye waste no saa population of 300,000 no eno na sese wo strategy to control menti se wo ni strategy bia na obia aye de ope woni fie ebi aye KVIP ebi aye YYP ebi aye WC ebi aye free team obi aye de ope ebi su jagu mountain oye ne saa you are not managing waste there oye ne ye hwehwe eninti no so obi adi kogu gotamu a you don't blame the person wa wonni structure bia wo ho a odi ye management no ohu de mekere no because Ghana ni a na anu so nsuo wagimi poto no se odi ni ko gina Holland sisi a enei ana Düsseldorf enei on nyewura wo because surrounding ni nyina no nim se ni sitie wagimi se den kra na onu abemu se da bi ahai yenye sei wo ha oboso wi a oda hye ne bag mu enso so ha de ni aye ne peke sa ayo so de amikra no enti se yenya waste management department ewo municipals num any district num na environmental officers na eye matrama kwesa ye be wie no na nwura ni nyina gu gota no na anwea nso akogum na gota na yema gota ne yema e be san na chi se o ye development na akọ fele ba bi a ni kwa sa o fele a nsuo ba onya kwa nkọ obeta ho na atreti problem ma ye nyina
yo
enti na nkọmọ wo ho nie
ewo se yenya animanimu ya solution a ebetumi aboa ye fi se ne ahya ase die se toa so se ya na se mpanimfo fi se me ne me boss akasa be na wotweni ama na ka kire me se oh gates e wose ya titim no ya titim enti si ya titi gates mu ne hu ne ye hu di a na se e wose ya dan ye ho ewo solution no emu ti e free sabri kosi se ensuo no beto agya ye no die pa na wose ye ho misa monkote
won say o boss kano o gigi revenue now the end say channel a ensuo edi be femu akono emu aboma enti o de kotia wa hwe ya o bete no every 6 months na no so no enye sika ketwa sika ebema wo budget na wo de run city no waso ahye enti adenti na sese anwea no na midika ka kire wo se yejai asase yatam no sa ni accident so na nsuo no twe anwea no edi kogu channel no mu a na yakwa akotete ni asabe sina kogu mbium ni akotete eno de na chese yenim de yeye because ekrobia obekosu bia no in Europe no nsuo but they don't allow external nyama bi emani mbegu sansuo no ntumi nka say me assembly ba me dem every 6 months me kwakoti anwea eno na oyede I say ojare na de pada about because I know you are not solving the problem. Don't let me tell you. And water channels and also no you say you water basins by 5 one kind. Sakumo basin, Odo basin, you Densu basin, you Lafa basin. Ni na no edida bibi edida. Na sa channel na nsuo no de ba no. Ya the human activities esisi sa channels no. Na channels no so no emie kwantum nti atwe anwea edi besene ko bebi esese besene ko na ni nyina ko wie wo papo ho no ana won ne ka no eni nti no se ni ebe ko no dia eni eda nsuo no be free bebi e be free ababia no e ho for benya problem we say utimi se Lafa basin no onya nsuo no dodo pa ana omo nso asisa pambros ho no enti omo ya de mo fele a opete nsuo no mfa hin nenko because ne channel no ana obi nso akoto asase no ana o fele ana mpanyimfo no nso obi a nso hwe
enti si ebeso sa how na no a e wo se omo ma fele baby a eye nsuo kwan ni nyina ye yi wo firi ho
eno na ye redevelopment no eno na sese obi tinase no take the bull by the horn no kase ahai na ye wetlands nti ye wetlands no ye den na mo fele no so you have to reverse back to wetlands no on the channel ahai no baby a eji afro nti ni kwa se mo fele na ya fele a e wo se reverse no redevelopment se ne Yakubu Buramsa no se yankwa nkotwe anwea na mfiri Ramsa site ho anyi foundation ni nyina mfiri ho ni an return no back to Ramsa ni ejane saa next time no on besa ko start development ni bio nti ye human activities no bebi a channel ni wo bia na ebese ne ko no eni kwa se bia ye bibia wo ho nsuo no ho na nsuo no afro na wo ho no entena ho no saa bebi a ya die se yenye development na ho na se development no ko se nyame nchade no yatumi anya a very good road at the call from Accra Central at the call in Sawam Ekurimu Suhun. A very good road. And untino, you better me the development no asheho. Na yes, see a dine, a yisa for no more afro no hunina channels no hunina no be anko na yensan develop afro no ho. Ntinsuo na free Chain Mountain national eba no near timia continue no na antumi anko say niama eno no we say mpanyinfo transe na yehhehye wokọ Holland a nsuo crew enso so ebeye very difficult so better say nsuo at disturb wo Holland because oma transe ehun se ne yesese omoye say canals ne ebeye wo nsuo mountains na ase near Timia direct na befa one side pe then nam bebre because nam enkran from Medina Rich Junction area ho aviation ho no eba ebetwem wo agbogba sa area ho nyina nsuo kwan ni nam ho ni nyina ani nyina eba Accra Center anti se sa kwan ni nyina no ebepiem ebi di nam Dome ebi ni nam Taifa sa kwan ni nyina na eba no se ya nye ni yi ya sheda nkonko ye redevelopment ni etna ho se AMA midematim enti ye ni problem a o dada ho
yo Mr. Monkote anope yedase sene bribia no yedase no mo a abusia eni a watie pani ebase ye hihye kuru ye tutu kuru akwaye ewose akwadam ewose ye nya ba bia nkwada bedi agoro planning for no pani nim de ewom ye plan cities ahoro na ode aboaye no eti we yi awaka minim se amanfo betoroto a se omo tete afro mu nyina no ye mo abo mu nyina no ye mfa omo nkonsa wom kwan no so ho asase abeda ho say ya ye kwan no so kama nti se ofiri ho bankra nkora a wo mmere e kwada ho adwenkyere yi odi aba no se ye betumi aso haw na no pa redevelopment enye ya tigatemu asem na dru ho no mo amanfo ho beka eno na ekofa asem no ba no ebi ekokoto de ye de aba kokoto ye kwa akora ye se ye de aba kokoto yedi ababe kokoto begina koto san eno ne hawo ewomu no nemom yentumi nye sa redevelopment hihye ne de abusua ma menkwa homa so ye wo ekuo bi wo mayimu a omo de ne se bra no omo si o ya tete ekwaku ya tete gatamu omo a na omo ye sa adwuma single man contractors ma menhwe omo adwuma no omo eye no mamenko na me ne opani Jonathan entwetwe enkomo na yenhwe se afi omadom ya tetimu ana se ekosen eja tachia machi o
na mama
boko de
oboda daruma ye hu ye o
ye da nyame ase on se ensuo no ahyase eto na ahwe ne enure si ya na ye bisa ne se madwuma a kane na moye titigatam adododo kakra adwuma a moye no muguso ana se sese mu ofie mogyae
yo anopa we de mechia we tia we tiefo nyina na pacho midini e John Atta Sem
John
Sem
Atta
S John Atta Sem
Sen yo medase Jonathan Sen openi medase
yeah na ne wo hono say adwuma no yegusu na bet meka say abafom kakra ene say yetika asem embre bia yedi nkoma a yedi tu dwa say abane di yeka ebepem nne no so na no yesita asem no esimu a enya maaye etine ama ni padodro na no meka say omo adwuma ye no because nipa no oni sika obey dey aka koye adwuma no yama adwuma no abafom
Wokasa abafom a na say muntete afi matete gates ni bi mu
afi impacho the like I say even near minimum highways like this kapono omo budget of the year omo de be ye adwuma kapanyamba out and urban roads so yeah you know like I say this year no yenyan share adwuma se ye
nya botre pa na kire ye mum adwuma poten a moye na yehu sem nei se munya ensunsanso ebetumi aba single man contractors no mum adwuma ne say
okay yeah single man contractors ye kan tia SMC yeah no ye adwuma ye de boa oman no say big contractors no eyi akwan ni wie na oma ye gates e wo kwan no ho nyina ye de no ye ne say ye maintenance ye hwe say ye do akwan no ho ema akwan no the way nwura embroko efense emba akwan ni mu emfu akwan no ho ena ye yi gates mu nyina the way asensuo pa efense nsuo no ebetimi enya the baby akọ engine ekwan no so ensei kwan
na na se afim ya sha afiase bosome be se enum na ye keka kuri na mwadwuma no monye ye mododo kwan ho maamu ye chichi gata mu emmaamu a ye di contract na me ekuo fufuro bi a mahu se obi ya na se monam kwa ho amu se kwa no ho afu ye nchi gata mu
okay kakra be can say from last year aban ba so no pa ye hu say Asempa no ebinu wo hono ma ye hu mo kwan no so a omo sweeping work and the ye gatamu a omo tete and ye akwan ho a omo edo no and this year so no the same thing every couple this year couple yen say dan hu no bebiri kwata say omo ye sai adwuma no na bet now no sisi ya no obi ni ho wo kwan no so a odo and obi ni ho no wo kwan no so a oyi gates ni mu na bet me ye wo mu ni say eya na ni papa mu a ye di kan eyi gates ni mu etoko ansa na nsutobre edu
anti nsutobre no ne
etikata se wan yi gates ni mu no anto ho na se nsuo no ehya se eto a one edwuma na ye no edi untimi ye because nsuo to o ye den eyi anwea ana say this waste every gata ni mu eyeyi etini kan papa mu a ye bedi kan yi mu nyin
hello kwaku domna pe opani ema ye bio na entumi ene no entoa enkomotwetwen no so pe no ma ye na entumi ene no ntoa enkomotwetwen no so na yenhwe ni ntia because asem na all kano se pa se ni yetimu saa owura Jonathan sen se ye betina mu saa na omo de no o se say the whole year enso assembly pani kasai wa me ate se omugu so Mr. Sen hello Mr. Sen
ato
to asoma ye wa homa no etiko to asoma ye
yes enti si ana mesi kire mu no enka ni pepe mu a wo se ye yi gata ni mu nyina to ho enti nsuo nsa se to a maame nsuo no ebenya ne kwan akọ eye den ya nwura no ana anwea no nie esa wo around roads no ebesa ba gata ni mu biom because on say Ghana kasa no sebi. Ye fin dodo. Mame say ye gina katam ni ye gatam na unhu inwura afra ejanan enum ne Robert those nyema wo gatam a you will be shocked. Even kapono a man for yes inwura egu polythene bag mu sack ye bottom e be gu akwan kwan ne ho. Nso no to a betia kọ gata ni mu. Ye na ye yes adwuma na na ye nim ne ye hu e wo ekwan so. Man e reho. This offense saying trucks akese cars omunam nyina no omo papa omo tie say nipa ne tie pai. Oyi a o say o sisa ne tie na wagya wo kwan ni mu. We no nyina no nso tope no ebetia aka kwose gates ni mu. Etino mama no kwenya me ni yen hye adwuma si ye. Yen ye adwuma ye.
Na
because
ka wo ho ne yesen.
Mama meka say every honorable amakwata time na yesu frɛ no omuntu ayeka Oma ahwe ya kopem say oba be free so na ode ekoto gift message so. Sisia no aban we ba so no. Honorable Kwame Abuja baye. Ono de yeni na hia several times. Wa ma ye promise say on betua ye ka. Ebe pem ne. Omo se yenkoye validation. Ye ni minute about validation. Ye no mo frɛ ye no mo se yenkoye adwuma na yakakoye. Meka say me nya information me tie na a car abane die no is almost 500 getting to another almost 500 million Ghana cedis.
Hey.
The whole Ghana.
500 million Ghana cedis.
Yes, that was what I was told say. Almost the same kana. E ka say na abane no edie. Greater Accra, all the regions in Mama would have a war a fence saying Ghana has it. Yena ye do acquiring now all the roads now.
Na says he can for how many years Juma?
Meka say so far no what's a senior 5 years from 2020 because almost two gave me so na omutuana kakra every quarter of the year biano omomaye sika quarter of the year biano omomaye sika at that time na enye kese sei abet you see ano omoje gumu ma kana be pray make the so far no 5 years plus from 2020 ebe pemonne and o hwe akwan dodo e friends yeman yimu gates dodo a ewu Yena yesa edwuma ni nyina. Nye obia.
Na say until say monsa beka say sika no. Mon enya de esembe kwa akwaye adwuma ni biem.
Oh, the woman say. First even time omude ekoto give me so no every quarter of the year bia no. Yenya bibi kakra no. Still na no. Ye members no still na ye kuye ho ye adwuma de boa oman no. Ye and first abantu for your boss we honorable Kwame Abuja ni shia ye o say ye bo even the very day now omo ye swearing in first road trust fund for no matter o kan ye was say omo hwe ye say adwuma ketenkete ye na ye adwuma eboa first akwan no ebe pem ne almost a validation. Yeah, they fine. Yeah, Juma. Any offense documentation, any BBB, highways, urban roads of function. And you know, ebe neno ye hu kwan ambe paswa ombe ye validation ma ye nsaka ye sika. Ye kon na almost see, ye kon da chi na almost see. Mame ama adwuma no see ano ayeti papa ye members ewu omu nya sika nto edru Asempa FM pinfo nkokorafo mbrewafo a omu dom sika be hye dwuma we mu a omu nim say ye betwa ka mo nya sika to omu nduru nim ne e be pem nne mame
Mr. Sen ma menna mwase ye bedi achi na yahwe because ka wo boy pa de 500 million enye sika ketwa eti ye bedi achi ni ahwe validation no na so omo se munya validation a sane ye wo ka se mo de ne munim se makoye adwuma ne hefo ene wo se wo ye na mo no maje se munya validation bia
no mame o se ni ewo mu ne say o sha se free o de magnifica kra me she adwuma we ase ni sha se free o mampin friends Lawrence time every friends every month we are omutua yeka every month we omutua yeka eno ko danchen opin kofo baso all the time ye ejuma omutua yeka ye de ne say friends engineers no yakose ye pejuma ye omo de yakọ site wo de yakọ site fine ya ye ejuma no wono waba be take measurement won hu say nipa no wa ye ejuma before ye be ye ejuma no ye take pictures the we are hono motie wo ye no so a no wetwa wo hwi a no wetwa eno na omo de be report no me de ne say medi ejuma ma ye n'echi na ma hu say omo a report aman fine ni nyina openyi kufuo tan nyina no efensen ayere so 3 months no mo tua yeka fine ye ti any validation bia e be pem say efensen even openyi mahama na first time ani nyina no na ye dwuma ye ya no kopem so mo say this time be validation they say oh fine ye kra tan nyina wo highways for nchen highways no mo ma ye dwuma ne ye urban roads no ma ye dwuma ne ye no ma ka ko take measurement no ma ye report no ye bi bia o mo nchen validation a o mo ka ho asemi fine then eye highways for and urban roads for no and they are supposed to go fence provide a dwuma ya ye certificate ya ye the document ya ye dwuma no you would you from nchen na validation chrono moye na mo de fika amaye ebe pe mo nne yenim yentiase yenim ne eko
no
honorable Kwame Abuja
meba honorable raise sa asemi fa validation ho no how many months ni
oh December nimu
last year December
December nimu no and omo year this board no omo ewie board no and or assure or my full assurance say on between a cancel on Christmas eti eno echi no and friend saying after ya hwe ni ma payment number Christmas aba be say eti no yes ha bopin no a company function and I'm say yen validation and sana and I say hey eti na mu nim all this and sana mo beka say omu ntua ye kana eti you see an validation if na ye no omu nkire bebi kura ye beka koye no then na ye di e ka koye validation because media nyeminim say ma ye ejuma this year no me ye ejuma e bia mienu miensa e wo yie nimu fine
you
oh me krata nyina wo urban roads and afida highways for nchen because free ticket minimum no maintain any idea that word no validation that me gata mu na me adona me do
you
so abro focus you know me no mentia se bibiri
you
fine mami
Mr. Sen
etino uhwemu ebe pem nne no almost 5 months mu na yewe from December, January, February, March, April, May, money away 5 months to 6 months. Omonka renchire ye ko ha where is it say ye ko ha where is it say almost say first this instruction from first the finance ministry a free faster house. I say that mean no say na ye juma fine say open sakraye ewo wadwuma ni mu enum ne ayi a ye sika na da ho tuamaye
yo
e kana da ho no tuamaye fine afi de fa won hye ne bra za validation ni ayi no fa bra ni mu ni ayi na be still na no opese ye validation ni ayi then ko ye agency for na fence omoma ye dwuma ye no if honum na o say ye no na ye no ye tu say minister beboa ye obepushi omo say ade a ye hwehwe no momfa maye na ye ntua nkrofo wika
yo Mr. Sen yeda se pa ye bedi ache na ya hwe ne ye befiri mu aba yeda se
that's the be mami
abusia eni a uti ye Owura John Atasen na wate ne nka no omo a omo yi gata enketu mu ede ho Ghana omo aso na dodo kwan ho Single Man Contractors Association SMCA for na yene empanimfo ni bi atwetwen enkomo no ma menko banyard mpotamu ho no mo toda amanfo de banyard mpotamu ho eno ehye Ablekuma no fase MC yi owo ho eye Owura Kalamu Musa ma yene no entwetwen nkomo na yenhwe fise ne saa mansi no mu no en se mpanimfo ntimi antoto ne manra ne esi ye no megidi se ombe yi movie asane omka se comedies no na aba no etimi yenhwe assembly no won hyehye ya wode begu akwan mu bosome be mienu miense da ya ni mu eja machi o honorable
hello sister
honorable mesoma wafidie na wo wachi no nkofom kakra na yentumi entoa enkomo no so
but okay that's okay
pacho eye yeda sese waje yeso anopai enra esu etoye enkran ha sei wo mansin ho ne yekoso wo ho no utimi famu kakra ne yekoso wahu ne yekoso se yesi akiri asem ye bunkonta kakra ma ya omo ho kire wo mo nsuo no babi a ha adwen pa ye hemfa
okay me asi say Ablekuma North yeka one of the low lying areas are ever greater Accra no a major problem your hotspots they say Awoshi Sakaman Blue Lagoon area e honina Takuma Junction a hotspot MIA but enra no to our surprise no bibia e ka bibia o ka say to say Banyard area here and kind of hotspots no but surprisingly nra nsuo etoye no e honini na area honini na ma so ye nadmo operational teams no at the pumping machines we in fact because of the severity of the issues no we have to get in and bring in additional pumping machines drip machine no excavators needing na eco site because then I no yantimi and breaky walls be ama student amber for mass so there are some households no a day or two they can access their homes and see assembly it's a wake up call to all of us but as an assembly let me catch us about 3 months ago the main fast stretch no yet regime but the point we say they are joining constituencies into ye to me a dredgy yet say adjoining constituencies and near omodia say in suni year say a corner and today and court rua it hits back to us in Ablekuma North. And see, those are the issues I am facing. And so I told you, I expose you very much. Uko Jalab area, even as at yesterday, I mean, Water River Authority for no air kasa. You were one electricity high tension pole. Retention wall I was sending in Abubu, and afraid say yanye ituma as soon as possible this weekend. Say in so top I'm sure say the best me hard. So we are on the ground. Our national operational team is also on the ground. Our works engineers are on the ground. And at 10 o'clock, you better assemble you call around assess the issues so that we can take appropriate action in the coming days.
Etinran ye see ye no say beka say obi epra adan sen ena nsuo no fa omo anra no na omuntumi enna ho mutumi teki sa data no.
Okay, yes, now our major concern is say we have to make sure say nsuo no be submerge as soon as possible. So our concentration was yeskatayemu. Me say I was in Bintu, I was in Awoshi, I was in Sakaman. Another thing too were in Mala Market, Dakuma Junction, any side. And at 10 o'clock, we will reassemble and then we will collect all the data. And then together with the team, you bet me I assess the extent of the wave damage about consequences. But I can tell you, as at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and we've been able to bring all the situation under control because there were some households, about to say 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, the water level, the door level, so there was no way anybody could access. But Yabubu was yetini equity channels, around 10 o'clock, almost all the waters are dropped drastically. So, and then by 10 o'clock, teams we will all bring our reports and then we can have the actual way I now apply.
Honorable Kalamunia, who can say a be wars, a be a dying, a be properties or my yeno, a blockade the waterways in Ibi. What can say, oh, la fadiane de Martin. And can normally, what can an opay say, areas anka floodeno, and anra, mwa cry say, a horn of floodie. It's some of the old system na some of the bay juma this year. Woman see one of moving problem. At the fufro bay now, where wadrin said, Wobeye. Assembly nibet me ye bold enough to say, there be yen share buildings a waterways in yen free when you ya na say. This a more to answer.
Okay, sister, Asema Wakai, the hard truth are FCC, the people of Ablikumanov, Sakaman, Tansuman area, Nina, Lafano. If you will recall, somewhere last year, His Excellency John Dramani Mama ordered the team Eba Mala Market at Chinono. Look, that's all that place are Ramsa site. Those are places in Sunutono, in Sotoa, Ebekwa Kolandi for some time and Sana Ebe move gradually into the sea. Mipato ene Ukohoa, you'll be surprised at the buildings you are seeing. It is not within my jurisdiction, fully within Ablukuma West. That is the Otojo area. Even I think the Lafano, which is the mainstream, containing all the water from the mountains, I think it needs re-engineering. So, the last time Minister, Works and Housing Minister, Onuankasa Eba supervisee dredging, but from here, what we are seeing is say, if we don't take drastic action on the Otojo area, whatever we do, the water will hit back at us. If you dredge all your gutters, if you remove buildings on the waterway, and the main lava is not getting access into the sea, my sister, we will come to square one. In the country, will say we don't have solutions to all our problems. Look, Uko urban rules, Uko works and housing, the map, we know our problems. But some of the times, my sister, these things, if you are saying it, you become so passive. Look, I don't know why individuals, chiefs, are almost more, should be more powerful than the government. But but It's a holistic approach. Ablikuma North Yenidia, Nasa Ablikuma West and Ye, Ablikuma Central didn't do that. Then we'll come back to square one. But the major problem I'm telling you, they say that massive development at Airco at the Ramsar site, Otojo area, no. Ukwa a narrow lafano, and even on daily basis, the trips of filling our omuye, obi betina to asasi and then obey over 400, 500 filling. How can water flow from the low line at the Ramsar site? It means a bit hit back at us.
But
so those are the major problems we are facing.
Honorable, the major problem send you walking no. Oko Ministry of Western Housing, Oko Town Planning, and San Wako Muensa Siswa. The Nina wa honomo. Eti eya na ye expect monoa. Ye di tumi asha monsane se yeni ensuo no fa ye lamente. Na musumo be lamente saa kire yeni a. Ye nya solution no. Minim ye se ye ka mpanimfo a ye yi mu amusisi aban na mu in the Greater Accra region a. We enye parliament de ne aka se we no omo opposition ti mu nyina ban ba kono na yi mu. Eti you can liaise together say Sablekuma West anyene de na wo ye wo de na ese wo de ne de a. There must be some say yen hia mu de na yemienu ye ya ye betumi dia solve problem because na wo ken wo adwuma wo ye nyina ye cost 90 because the other side anye wo de. Eti enne no ne ye pesi ehu ne say woni Ablekuma West Abakra chepani ye wo betumi aka bom na yenya solution because enye sa yare ye benya junte this year.
Okay, Matthew was here, but what we should also understand is some upa lafanuna sobesha. It is beyond us as an assembly. There are some of the works no a hydro ituma no bisunusu a works and housing ituma. So some of the things no we can only try to manage the situation because it is beyond us. Look, Uba Sala fast stretch no. I hope one day will repurpose Ebeba grounds abeshe. A huge project. Look, a submerged over 10 houses are ever stretch nina. The assembly do not have that muscle to do it. A hydro any works and housing to my yet mean ye sa ejumano. But omunina it's always the excuse me say, oh, it's on the pipeline, availability of money, it's cover and one kasa ukosha unim say project here and yet because it runs through from Sawam, Amasama, and Ebeba can central can east, Nina Ansana, Ebeba Abe go into the sea. So we at the low line no yena suffer more because every those places need it comes and na abelandi ewo your concern. So we are not apportioning blame say we are some of the issues no we need central government intervention to help us because this issue of lafa you do your common fund in now pomwa just be quarter of the work that needs to be done over there.
Okay, any between send your work at 10 a.m. meeting no. The outcome no say be a mobile forward more problems no to the ministry and I say ye be piemu ababiano. You know better as honorable, that's it.
So that was.
Ebusu Abakra chepani ya udumu ewo Ablekuma Nofa odawa no honorable Kalamu Musa Adamu ene no atwetwen enkomo no eti enne moa enra mo ho kan no won say enra de ye bu wo no ya antimu dede bia say ene ya bu me wo no matena ha won say nsuo no gise be fa yansa ba say nkomo ye say wo we baby esi no nsuo kwan esi ye afiri wo no manka abeti hu dede eti ade no akoye say yenya nka say tete sa mro no so obi wo no masase no kro okotwa wonimpa say ha no enwo say otena ho nya say yenim pa so ye betena ho no mo na wa wo hwe nne wo beto cement wato iron rods ansa na mason ni obesi dan no no wakɔbɔ so na abɛyɛ saa adwuma na awie ni abɛdwira gu wobɛyɛ saa adwuma na awie because obi wɔ no ma the person thinks say me yɛ ne ntɛntɛntɛntɛ mu si wie obi antimi mu nsuo bɛbu no nipa na ntumi mu nsuo bɛbu no eti yentutu ye ho sofo yentutu ye ho fo bi abusua safe no wabie wa fidie a kukurantumi dwumadie so enie ne nsuo na hyase no etena hɔ ye kokɔsachi ɔkyena mesimi dan a ɛda me wure mfida mabra bom ɛyɛ saa dwunted no na yɛsese nipa gu kie mu sise nipa ne ato no sise nipa no mapo adwuma mi kofie ne yɛsa afrɛ me yɛsɛ ɛbra na ne asie nie na wo hwɛ pa yɛfa nipa ne ato no ensu aflade akum nipa gya wonam nsuo ni gya kan bɔ mu akum nipa enti sɛ yɛtimi tena wɔ man we mu ɛma yɛsanya a similar incident sɛ June 3rd die no ne sɛ subie wasaba ada yenye nipa adwen na yetirim yenna sumie so enwo se bisi biem opani bi make say Adom FM wo ha pani baako ya se wuhu nanimu a nanimu nyina hyehye oni maame akua na eye program sesi a make say wo mu a wo se gya ne hyehye wo mu wie ne de wokoto hospital na oba fie ne mahu na no wo dwane adan a ono ne papa wonim no nye sei no wote die nti na wo se yetena se emma nipa baako nipa mienu bi nti anase ye kase na ye problem pa na se wo take action anhwe ya ni obebobna mobna because ye ntumi mma da bia no na ye gina baabi ye gina saa eti na misa monko take say ye hia ni obeteki bold decision sa de na sikwan meyi afiri honomo ni ye de ya amanyosem na ye beto atiame na ye beto atiame de a ene ye da bia nipa bewu abusua yenko NDC amanyoko no meka ase yebekom na wohwe ne yekoso wa amanyoko no mu a chairman ya oda amanyoko na no se wono wokoto wodase mu amoto abama NDC amanyoko na ya amanyoko na moto ba wo mo eti wodase na saa ne to no a wokɔ no se ehya ase na ase party empanimfo ni bi ne na ekura na nanse na asa akoye kontenkoren ene wonamu a wokɔ na enura ne onmunyamfo ha na dusu ekaye no wo de yentie bi ne o kaye no yentie bi ne ewie ne ensa kampanimfo ni bi a ye ne won atoa so enura ne de no se otebe na ate ekuti ase a na abeti ase mi ase wo de yentie we emra yentie we emra.
I recall when President came for his thank you tour, not the other thank you tour, the proper thank you tour of President Mahama. Proper thank you to President Mahama as President Flag Bearer. What cannot be said, Mr. We can say it. A proper thank you of President Mahama, not the curtain raiser one. Not the curtain raiser one. When President Mahama came for
Ebusia onmunyamfo ha na idusu wo ade no kora a wo ka no na obi ka che ne so ja kan ja no say yenka sen we nya asem a ye ka ye tumika mamenka in we no thank you to we no enye ne o dika no abeprapra kwan mu die ni bi we nya prapra kwan mu ento abo aprobo no ebi ni we proper wine ne mampani ba obeye no ohun na se ne party chairman namu a wo ye no wono ne de na prapra kwan to ene wo ye no wo namoa prapra kwa mu a sa wo yeto according to onmunyamfo ha na dusu na de yentie chairman so e de a aben
who should be the minority. We got over that time. Then new things were emerging, and I said that we have to change the forward line of parliament, otherwise it will be difficult for us to win election. President Mahama disagreed with me, but I said that look, you have elected me as chairman of this party. I am the coach of the party going into the election. So let me make the changes that will win us the election. When we win, we all enjoy together. Since I made that change, I say my brother Haruna sit somewhere. The other guy, Muntaka, you also sit somewhere. Let people come, new people come, and you sit on the bench and watch. There was hell And people started thinking that somebody who has been my friend for more than 20 years has certainly become my enemy. I said, how can Haruna become my enemy? He cannot become my enemy. But I am a coach, and I must watch how our opponents are playing, so that I also arrange my things for us to be able to win. When we did the arrangement, we went into the election. The victory that NDC got in 2024, have you seen any such victory in Ghana since the beginning of the Fourth Republic? We won. After winning, I told President Muhammad that we cannot ignore Muntaka and Haruna in the setting up of our government. So they need to be given big position. President Muhammad agreed, and they gave them big position. And we are working together. So if you are in Tamale here, and you are forming groups, Haruna group, Asiadun Katia group, and so on, it is not our case. It is your case in Tamale here. It's not us. Because we are working together. And so, Chief, I just came to thank you and to assure our followers that NDC will continue to be one. There will be struggle for positions. There will be times people will be angry, others will be smiling. But at the end of the day, when we are struggling for things, we must make sure that the vehicle we are traveling in together will remain intact. Don't let us carry our differences in ways that will destroy the NDC vehicle that keeps us in power. So I want to thank you very much. I want to thank the good people of Tamale South and appreciate the work you have been doing, and we expect you to do more in the coming elections. Thank you, and may God bless our
Abusia dwamtania oda NDC amanyoko na no na wote ne nka no na se sa ne ekoso se leadership a eda NDC amanyoko no kokose wo mrahye badwamu ano eyi wo nyina se won kwotena nchen ema ebi bufu yefu no kan se ono ana yes ade no eyo ono ana yes ade no e coach yi odi amanyoko nanim eti se boro no bono wo hu se niema nkoyi a wetumi sesem na mampani sa abre mampani John Dramani Mahama ne ne nyadwen eso ka che ne se meni dwantani ameda amanyoko na no me coach me ye ne sese me ye en we take his decision no eti se wo hwe ne honorable Haruna Dusu eken ono ne constituency wono mo na eja chairman ko ya okoka asasemi wo hono mo enu akọ nso akọtu bi wo hono mo se curtain raiser we chairman ni onamu a wo ye no chese praprakwemu na dwuma na chese wo ya ohun eti amanyoko no se hyasie sei wo mu a hyasie sei wo mu a wo hun se bibi boboba eti wo abehye ntabo space akata wani so hwi nsiye ena hwi nsiye sabe mpredua se oni awu na so onwu ya ade kye a obi a ma me be sode asogya no yo obenu aduane ama ne madie o ma me sode a yebehu ansode so a yebehu eti eduru hono mo a sabri ya ade no ahya ase eboboba no se empanimfo wo bibi o mo beye because say ye party no na take decision say ye pese chairman oda manyoko na no ekoto wo the whole Ghana tono kan menie minimu ni say ye wo 16 regions e wo my Ghana mu mantemu ahodo odunsia eti se mantemu ahodo odunsia no kra na say chairman so wo kwa ka 1.5 years ni ku onwie ye senka wonwie ye enanka party no so na asanhye anka menyi say mimi sa beba party no ma mebi ayese na papa ni onamo efisa na make so hyase no na leadership no mpanimfo bebre di nachi sese no uza ase minim say ya no omotachi di efisa videos aye ensa kan nyina no obebe ase wo no nko ane constituency wo ba bi obedru no mpanimfo ye wo ho no mo eti sa akoye ba akofo adwuma de a ene na asem mo ho Clifford Asante Boaten was say NDC for da bi o manage misunderstanding kakra bi ba MPP mu a no onu mu bosi na omo de omo ntena ho no mo ne ebobo ba ewo o mabato yi ombeto ayi nipa obedi amanyoko nanim no edu ho a ene ebehu kwasi twum de ayi ode aba o se bi wai mehwe mu free Sydney mehwe mu free Sydney na anopai mechia mo papa se ya ansa amfa tankasefo no a mabaki biemu a ene nsuo no eyiri fa ye ne ball o manfo tugu nsuo mu no ebekoso a ma menko na mene Dr. Jonathan Asantiochi ewo ahomaso ye ne no entwetwe enkomo na yenhwe ensemu a ye de atudwa doc ekira de ewo University of Cape Coast emu doc akwa ba no pen
mi ba ma jesu
boko de
bi a che no mo so
adom eni a ye bonu anopai NDC amanyoko na wo mse mpanimfo mo pe se wo panipo obedi amanyoko nanim nanso wohwe huhu ye free mu be wo mu a eso na Dr. Atoforsin bekobi chief of staff bekobi chairman oda amanyoko na no bekobi eno na de ya besi chairman to ayeto abawie ya wakwa beto ne yo se thank you to enra onmonyamfo hari na idusu Tamale South mrahye badwani se sa to no eye cutting razor to proper to no ne mampani die no etu he ne ahya ase ebobọ bayi ewo ne wo ye to ne waye na dwen so obekobie mu a yetumi ka se NDC amanyoko no ewo se ni manimu ya wo so ano anase bibie ni ho hu bie nim
ebu ameda wase maminchia Asempa FM etiefo anapai na minchia wankasa so ene dwuma pa odidi aboga na mai ewo ye kebman kebi amamuo no emse sasem we mi hunu ye ache na boboba na ayamede so se mpenfo bi so ade omo ano atum esam se o aben mu a enime bi a wo ya gaining more currency in terms of importance, significant coverage near there than when you are in opposition. And then, you know, a brand MPP, for example, omo ekekamuti boom, omo fia, chucho mochi mani adie no. Na futu kakra edema NDC. Esan say, no more die no time no enso ye. Na yake we sun time no kra enso ye wo bebia na so nipa da sanidie politics is about taking advantage of the opportunity ebebeda wa name and ebeda wenimu and the me hu say one wo hwe ekwan chairman afasu ya otimu say it is not a thank you talk obviously it's say thank you to in Cabra to a the man was chairman. That is the time I saw you thank you to. Now, and you know, dear to John, I'm saying, make a big cry channel 1 TV, and you know. Now, my face says, some of Kokafa Haruna and a opinion Takao. Then we here. No, mum, but I take it. But I take it, no. And I say, he wants, because he used the first person singular, I and I. So at the end of the day, he wants to take the advantage of that particular decision at that time. Secondly, Sanya will be a name, say, will take you over from the sitting president when he's no longer there and become the flag bearer of the party. Then somebody must show to the delegate, potential delegate, say he is an actual leader. Now, that particular statement does not only seek to undermine the Harunas and then the Muntakes. No, it undermines the sitting president. And why am I saying so? It means to say, who taking that decision? Decision on very strategic, I must admit. And some of us spoke about it on TV3, and because the pressure, the tension that was coming, then your tension ketwa. But some of us, to me, analyze it. It's say at the end of the day, the NDC rather set the pace for the MPP to follow. And MPP and follow at the end of say, now, Oyewura to forcing was virtually creating a lot of problems for then government in terms of being one step ahead of the appointees of President Akufo-Addo and that of Dr. Bawumia. Like issues like Siabako IMF, issues like Ebinya haircut near Adeno. This man was able to tell all of us ahead of time, before answer, Asempa ABC. Government denied it. So it was a strategic decision, not to worry about that. But it is an overkill to suggest to say that is the one that won the victory, the landslide victory for the NDC. That for me, is an exaggeration, and it seeks to undermine the effort of the flag bearer that led to the victory of the NDC in the 2024 elections. And I think that is an overkill, and it should not be tolerated in that particular sense. Then Utumu say, "Adin Tawan Tower, Etimia come. Utie Dr. Kalistusa. It tells you that the president is worried. Utie Mustafa Bandia. It means to say there is a disconnect between the party and then the government. And some people are quite at it here. Ebia enfant tuja. Esan say, Kukurantumi. Apart from that, let me say, Penny Felix so etumi akasa sem ehubi. Nanka ebana say miniaba. Ebana say a thank you to. It is done methodically, one constituency to the other, throughout the country. I mean, nobody needs to tell you say it is a campaign strategy of a sort, and difficult also for the party in the sense to say. He is the chairman, an elected person, not an appointee of the president, an elected person. So unless you say the party thinks say it is rather running contrary, or it is becoming anti-party, or is bringing the name of the party into disrepute. Nothing of that sort. But what you say, jobs I felt to say earlier on. It was supposed to be a way of calming down the people who have not been appointed to any kind of position, so that Ubetimi akame the nerves of people, because obviously, Akua said there is some kind of despondency at the grassroots. Into Nunka, you are going on a thank you tour, you take the opportunity, you thank them all right. Nankawa Kreju, I'm no more Washomo, I'm almost almost Yabatre, Ebia, Milpem, no Bia Benyanichafa. That is how it should be. But I don't know where this one came from, whether somebody asked him a question or he just willingly brought up this particular issue. I think that the party will have to have a top-level meeting.
Eti near Uhuwe no, it's like say chairman run a one-man show our party num. He's the chairman. Eti to me abesha nsem ena near open warrior obin to me kabiana.
Oh, everybody me akabi. Na someone young when Chakra also introduce. Sir, Deputy General Secretary of the party, say there's a disconnect. Then it means that if you have a party chairman that intends to run for the presidency, when the president is there, you are supposed to attend cabinet meetings. You are not a member of cabinet, but you're supposed to attend cabinet meetings. Let's say be our own cabinet meetings now. Then how would the grassroots of the party? There's supposed to be an interface. The party is the interface between the members of the party and then the ruling government. The party has given birth to government. So there's supposed to be an interface. And then when you are seeing that despondency rising, it means somebody at the party level is not doing his job. So, if for example, say cabinet meetings, now then there is a problem. Is it deliberate? And I say deliberate. Is it the case, say, at the top level, no? Wants to be near Juma, and I say, and I say, yes, setting up somebody to fail. I don't think that is the case, though, because the chairman himself, Akua was say, Yamwa, na omampeni ni Juma dia wodi and every payo. esan say enon na betimi aboa amanyekuo no no mako manim. It makes logical sense. It makes logical sense, but I think he's been contradicting himself along the line. Say also tenase or share in some wa canon no not with me guide no what to say. Akua to say Dr. Bawumia saying everything and now wanted to become president, and then ukasa opeso yesia ni akoko bo power dada ya da chelse ukase. So it creates credibility crisis for yourself. At this point in time, the chairman will have to hasten slowly because any beginning pronouncement it will rather bring discord within the party than to bring the unity that he's talking about.
Amanyoko NDC MPP, the two main political parties are yenimu or mayimo. O share omo constitution. Any near constitution no eka de fedrem tinenia. Or da manyoko nano. Ebra o lead party no. And no and anase told us you your opposition dear chairman. Ena e was or da party no ano. Toda yes you se party no ba power there ye nipa no aye no flag bearer no enna odi party no anim eno na toda na akofa santa wanta wanim ye hu bi aba eti ugidi se bra so se wo se omo hwe omo constitution ni bio na ye hwe tumi ya ye de mampanimfo eda manyoko na no ni obetumi aye ni e wontumi nya na se dabi we no eye nipa no ana ni su wode ye niema bi emfra.
Oh, I must say, in terms of hierarchy in the constitution is spelling out clearly. There is no ambiguity over there. Ebia, okay, ebia nipa su, but somebody will have to be called to order. You see, the president at this point in time, no, may not want to do any maybe ebinibaka say opewe asem chenwe. Intino, he may be observing. But if it gets to a situation, it affected the architecture, the performance of his government, obviously, then, as I say, after all, it's supposed to be one term.
Okay.
Na more ban, muna here. Or no, we huna every more ban, muna here. Into more ban, mupo, and I was saying, Mushe. On mampeni on young from so it says Wuniwa una moba. And I'm a dinka say there can only be one person to sit in that particular seat. If there is that gentleman understanding within the party itself, say look, it is better say 2 minutes stay with party than say Bakwabon. Then some will have to shelve their unbridled ambition for the common good of the party. That is something that they must bear in mind. So if they don't think about the common good, and at the end of the day, no, they will misbehave along the line, undermine each other, right? Undo each other, outmaneuver each other. The point is that you put power in the hands of your opponent. Simplicity.
Yeah,
and most often than not, it is only when you find yourself in a position that is when you gain sense. But at that time, I would to me, your judgment is clouded. That is why it is said that he whom the gods want to destroy, they first make mad. That madness is not in the literal sense of madness, but you see, waso, your boy, Emma won't Asempa, Emma won't Asempa, Emma won't decipher, said no, and you're crying ni. That is when you will see the power of the gods.
Doc, yeah, that's no paper. You, Ebusia, Dr. Jonathan Asantioche, Echradie, wo University of Cape Coast, Fimfini Mantem, Chimu, Enemwa, and Wode Aboye no. Master Planner Junior Kentampo, near Maminka Huena, Yemma. Former Education and Energy Minister, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, and ne Eyana Woda. Dog happy birthday and call and famao. Nyankopon ennom na ohyiraw ohyiraw papa Dr. Matthew Puku Prempe ene eye na woda na master planner Virginia Kentampo say happy birthday enko emfama incoming vice president ni odi ato aso eno no osinyame Yiadom 2029 obeye mampani abedi akiri mpa ya ono wabon no say it is possible we efi master planner Virginia Kentampo hono Clifford Asante Boaten ede ye odi aba say kwia ene yema nyina da di pefe se chairman oda NDC amanyuko na no ewo presidential ambition ba se nano kasa yi ode nam ya de a ene no wo haw if se nano kasa no enye abelenunwa ede yi ode aba wodi finunwa na aba o se ebiwai mame mmoma baso ni adwuma moye na MPP beka bom na nyame Yiadom 2028 tumi no abedi MPP nsem chia General Secretary Ukunkom JFK Emame na nabi ena Carlos Ahenkra eno se oto wonkra abelenunwa ede ya onso ede abetwimu eno no abusuabre no ayebia anesa ma memfamo ensia na menamwase ni production team no nyina Dominic Isiebo Akwa Jackson Osentia mo Bendigazi ena Joel ena Echechi o manyine Kwabna Sante ene Philip Osebo nsuso ebo michidom ena mitumi edi dwumadi ebremo midin edi Akua Boakyewaa Yiadom ofremi ABY mejo so Nyankopon ennom no onka ye ho nyame Yiadom ana watwe senne yebesan ahia ewo Kukurantumi dwumadi so yekoto aso afi Adom TV so na watwe dwumadi ene yede koto aso